Hello, I'm Brian. I'm from the United States. I work with English Today, and I hope to see you in one of my classes soon.
How can someone be confident speaking with a native speaker?
Well, let's look at the word confidence, because confidence is all about stepping outside your boundaries. In my life, I've been living in Jakarta for about a year now, and I drive my motorbike everywhere, and I've had to build confidence to get out on the roads of Jakarta. It takes a lot of confidence, and I know every time I go out to a new area, I know I'm going to get lost. I know I'm going to have to take out my cell phone and check Google Maps 5 times or 10 times. But I know at the end, even though I've been lost, maybe I've wasted time at the end of it, I know that I've learned and I've grown from this. So same thing with learning English. You know, you have to get outside your boundary, get outside your comfort zone, and you really have to know that you're going to make mistakes, but you're going to learn from the mistakes. That's the most important thing when it comes to confidence and speaking English. You're going to make mistakes and you're going to learn from it, because that's the only way you're going to grow.
What are some tips for someone to become fluent?
Okay, let's look at the word fluent, because this is a very broad, kind of ambiguous word. I mean, am I fluent in English? Even when I read books, and you know, this morning I was reading CNN.com, there was a word I didn't know, and I'm a native speaker. So what does that mean, fluent? When I think of learning a language, I think of music or playing a musical instrument. You never really master it, all right? So instead of thinking, okay, I'm going to become fluent, change it to I'm going to become fluent in a specific goal, okay? So maybe I'm going to become fluent in using the perfect tenses. I'm going to become fluent in telling a story in the past tense or something like that, because learning a language is all about making realistic goals. Becoming fluent is way too ambiguous. It's all about making realistic goals and reaching those goals.
How can someone improve their pronunciation?
Okay, pronunciation is so important, because pronunciation has to do with meaning as well as sounding natural. So let's take the example of me doing an interview with a student, a potential student. Let's say his name is Dave, all right? So I asked Dave, Dave, what did you study in college? Again, what did you study in college? A typical answer would be, I study economy. Well, okay, let's stop right there. Well, let's take study. Of course, we're talking about the past. Most Indonesians know to put the ed on the end, but how do you say it? Is it studied, studied, or studied? Okay, because the thing is, the ed is 3 different sounds. Okay, we have t, d, or id. You're a native speaker. Is it studied, studied, or studied?
2.
Yeah, number 2. It's studied. Okay, so again, English is not phonetic. You have to know the endings, okay? T, d, or id, okay? And let's take the word economy. A lot of Indonesians say economy because Indonesian, like a lot of Asian languages, everything gets the same tone, every syllable. So how many syllables are in the word economy? How many syllables? Economy. So we got 4 syllables. Economy, okay? Now, where do we put the stress? Is it economy, economy, economy? Which one is it?
Economy.
Very good. Excellent. High five.
One.
High five. Okay. Economy, 2nd syllable. And that works with all of our words, okay? Now let's change the word economy to its adjective form, economic. Again, economic. Economic. We have 4 syllables. Where do we put the stress? Economic. 3rd syllable, okay? So when the word changes, we change the stress, okay? So again, when it comes to pronunciation, very, very important. We have word endings, and we also have syllable stress. Put that together, and you're going to be on your way to sounding a lot more native.
How can someone give an effective presentation?
Great question. 3 ways, okay? Number 1, organized. 2, concise. 3, engage. Organize, concise, engage. Again, say it with me. Organize, concise, engage. Again, organize, concise, engage. Okay, so first off, organized. Every presentation, just like in writing an essay, you need to have a main idea, and everything in the body has to follow the main idea, support the main idea. And obviously, organized goes along with being prepared. Okay, that's pretty simple. But let's go on to concise. The word concise means exact, not being too wordy. Everything that you say needs to follow your main idea. Sometimes when I see presentations, people just add a lot of filler and they go off the topic. Obviously, these people watching the presentation, that's their time. You need to make their time valuable, all right? And even the people watching this video right now, I appreciate your time. Every word I'm saying is concise. And number 3, engaged, okay? You need to engage the audience, because if the audience is passive, they're not going to do anything. They're not going to learn. The audience has to be active. How do you make the audience active? Maybe you tell a story, maybe you ask questions, maybe you have them do some writing, maybe talk amongst themselves or something like that, but you have to get them engaged in thinking about what you're presenting in order for them to remember it. Again, so what was it? It was organized, concise, engage. Again, organized, concise, engage. If I had to make an acronym, it would be OCHE. OCHE. OCE. OCHE. Okay? That's what I created.